Alright, so I'm going to make a quick how-to video about dropping the gas tank out of your Subaru, whether it's because you need to remove it, if you're building a race car, usually going to go to a fuel cell, or perhaps you're replacing it for service, or in my case, I'm stealing it to put it into my off-road race project that's way over there. So, that being said, the first thing you got to do is drop your drive line, and then you got to start removing your rear cross member. I like to keep all my parts together where they belong, nuts and bolts, and put things aside to where you're not going to kick them around. So some of the videos online are talking about it's a 10-hour job, yada yada yada. That's just because you guys aren't thinking like a Subaru manufacturer engineer. You know, these guys didn't design this so that you just service one thing. They designed the car in layers, and apparently they put the fuel tank in there before they built the suspension. So they didn't design it to be serviceable or fun to work on. They just designed it. So what you got to do is accept that, get over it, and just start tearing it apart. You're gonna have to take off your coilovers. You're gonna have to take your trailing arm off. You're gonna have to drop your diff, and you'll have to support it like that temporarily. There's only 2 bolts in the back holding it on at this point, but I'm gonna go ahead and drop that whole entire cradle right there. You got 1, 2, so on the other side 2 more, 3, 4 bolts, and that's gonna drop essentially your whole lower section of the suspension. Then you just gotta undo it up there. That's 4 bolts and 6 more up top. That's 10 bolts to drop it out. Get over it. Not that big a deal. So I'm going to set up a time lapse, and we're going to see how long this 10-hour job takes.